Epstein was convicted of sex trafficking, soliciting minors. The guy has been rumored, and it is alleged that there are people high up in the governments of the world that are involved in having sex with underage girls, and now guys. It's not just a straight thing. It's also, it crosses over um, to pedophilia for girls and guys. I'm gonna try and just throw this video together today without much organization, because sometimes you want to just be perfect. Everything just wants to be great, and it can't be, and so you just got to throw it together. But the reason I'm doing this video today is because the devil wants to deceive us. The devil wants to tell us, look over here, and then and then they go in this way. It's deception. That's really the name of the game, the massive name of the game in end time Bible prophecy. And so let me take you to this situation with the Epstein video. Now, for a little bit of context, back in the day, I had a daily radio show that was syndicated across the country. I also had, I videoed that simultaneously, upload it, and we had a live show and stuff. So it was video live, radio stations across the country. And what I did years ago was I took the Obama certificate that was uploaded to whitehouse.gov. I actually went to whitehouse.gov in the video, live on the air, downloaded it. Now, I've been involved in Photoshop, Final Cut Pro. I've been involved in editing, and movie business, show business my whole life. So I'm very familiar how Photoshop works. I know how Final Cut works. I know how all these things work. I know about metadata, all that stuff. So I downloaded the Obama birth certificate live on air, and it was a PDF, and you download it down to my desktop. And I made sure that I had the audience follow along, because I didn't want them to think that I'm downloading a PDF and then I'm, you know, creating a PDF on my desktop, and I'm opening that PDF to show that. So anyway, I did all this stuff. I opened up the PDF. I dropped the PDF in Photoshop. I unlocked the layers. There are layers within a PDF that you can make as one when you save the PDF. I unlocked those layers live on air, and we saw that the Obama certificate had like all these layers, and one of them was the time and date and place of birth, and you could just click the layer and it would just come off. They had Photoshop. They had obviously made Obama's birth certificate uh a manufactured document. It was provable. I did it live on air. So here's the situation. The Epstein video now, the metadata is showing that not only is there 1 minute, there's actually 3 minutes missing from the Epstein video. On top of, they're now looking at the metadata. I'm going to show you this clip in just a minute. The metadata actually shows that it is edited. It is saved multiple times. Let me go ahead and show you this clip.
Makes it impossible to definitively conclude that no one used those stairs in that time period. Beyond this, there are other issues our investigation and others have uncovered. At 11:21 p.m. and 34 seconds, a cursor appears briefly on screen, indicating the video may have been recorded with a camera or a screen recording and was not an export of the RAW file. The FBI said it had seized the prison's hard drive 5 days after his death and had released the full RAW footage this month. Two experts told CBS News the video's metadata, which tracks how a file is created and changed, shows it's made from two clips stitched together in editing software. Those experts also say the video was edited and saved multiple times.
So the reason I have a problem with this Epstein video is not only do we just prove that it's not the original file, it has a cursor. A RAW file doesn't have a cursor. I tell you who has a cursor is when you upload it to some other program and you're moving it. I have programs like that. I have programs that copy the screen. QuickTime does it. There's other things that do it that copy the screen. Your iPhone does it now. But the other issue I have with this video is that it's shooting video from this angle over here, for instance, right? Well, the problem is that Epstein's cell was like way over here, and there was an entrance way like way over here. So if the video is right here and somebody walks over here and goes up a staircase over here, You won't even see it. So this video, in fact, really is the fact that they're even releasing this video is deceptive. Remember back in the day, they said, "Oh, there is no the cameras were down that day." Well, they kind of are right in a way. I Even in this video clip we saw earlier on in that video, and by the way, this is from ABC or CBS. Like this is not from some agency you've never heard of before. This is a major broadcaster that's releasing this information. The point is, it is the video cameras are not working that are facing, ironically or on purpose, not working that are facing his cell. On top of it, you can't even see. There's an entrance way where people going in and out that's not even on the video. So honestly, if somebody walked up there, it wouldn't be. You would never see it on this video. So this is not the Epstein video. There is no Epstein video. And if this is the only one, if they're telling us the truth, this is the only one. This is definitely not that. The other issue is I remember originally when this happened, they're like, oh, the guards were asleep. Well, it shows here that the guards are up and walking around all night. So they're not asleep and they were on duty. And there's just a lot of things wrong with this Epstein video. I wanted to bring this clip to you today because I saw it and I about fell over because the metadata proves that in fact it's not the raw file, it's an edited version, and it's provable by the metadata. And on top of that, it is 3 minutes and not 1 minute. So what does this prove? If you're a Christian watching this, what does this prove? It proves that no matter who you believe in, what human being you think is amazing, it doesn't matter. The only one that we should place all our trust, all our faith, all our love, and all our effort towards is Jesus Christ. That's the only saving grace. There is human government cannot save us. In fact, Jesus Christ is coming back. The Bible says that Jesus Christ is coming back because we can't govern ourselves. He will be set up as the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, the first and the last, the Alpha and the Omega. That's Jesus Christ. It's not, oh gosh, should I say, it's not Trump. Trump's great. I voted for Trump in the first, second, and third time going around. I'm a Trump dude. I like Trump. I don't have a problem with Trump. There's a lot of things I love about him. He's had an amazing first 6 months of his presidency, probably one of the best that we've ever had in the world. But there's a problem with the Epstein files. And the fact that he's trying to just throw it away, throw it away, throw it away, it's not good. It's not good. And he thinks that it's a hoax. He thinks that they'll solve all this stuff. Well, the problem is you got a guy who supposedly killed himself for a hoax. He was convicted for a hoax. Remember, he was convicted in Florida, and it's rumored that Trump is actually the guy that ratted on him. You got Ghislaine Maxwell, who's in prison for a hoax. It's not a hoax. This happened. These things happen. And my question is, the people that Ghislaine Maxwell is convicted for, who are those people? Who is she convict? Who is the recipient of all these things that happen? So that's just my little take, man. I've probably gone way over my boundaries here, but I just wanted to tell you that prophecy to the people is taking all darkness and exposing it. Prophecy related. And I believe that the Bible teaches us that the devil is going to use deception to deceive many. They will say, look, Jesus over there. Look, Jesus over here. No, 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 no. Jesus is not there. Jesus is not over there, but he's coming in the clouds of heaven on a white horse at the sound of the seventh trumpet. God bless you, and may we take the prophecies to the people.